Hey guys, BigNick here, playing my 5100 on Winter's Himmelsdorf. I had a viewer come in and ask me, hey, can you play a 5100? Really need some help. I've been struggling with it. I was looking to have some ideas on how to play it better. So I was in a platoon with Madman and Crazy SOB. And I said, yeah, hey, I'll play it. I'll be able to show you some great spots. I love my 5100. You don't even have to spam premium out of it, so long as I don't get Himmelsdorf. Well, lo and behold, I got Himmelsdorf. So what I did here is I took it up the hill. I don't really want to go 8-line, or out on Tank Alley. It's got a lot of good hull down tanks. The 2-3 line I'd get destroyed on. The 8-line Tank Alley, it's so rough there. You know, being able to hull down or side scrape is pretty much your only option when playing there. So our 12T's freaking out right now. He's like, hey, there's nobody down 8-line. It's like, hey, don't worry, we got it. If anything pushes, we'll wipe it out. I've got a Type 59, 62's already up on the hill. My platoon mates are coming up and they're hull down American heavies. So it's going to be do good, do good. Normally I don't like pushing my 5100 up the hill. It's usually painful. You don't have much in the way of turret armor here. And to count on bouncing shells is a good way to get yourself killed. So we've got an IS-3 that's been up on the hill. The T-32's already figured out that nobody's home on the 8-line, and he's pushing down. I figure I need to get some quick damage out, go clip up, and get down there, see what I can do to help. It's not going so hot, but I see this T-37's one shot, and the Tiger 2's just really out in the open. I missed the kill shot on the 37, so I switch over to the Tiger 2. Was able to drop one, look for that kill shot again, no dice, back to the Tiger 2. Figure, okay, perfect, he's going out in the open, easy kill shot, RNG says no. Finally get the connection there, and I take my last shot quickly on the cupola of the 34. I don't get the pen despite it actually being right there on his top turret. Well, I'll just take it as it is. I clip up, look around at the situation on hill. Got 2 full HP tier 8s. The IS-3's nearly dead. I'm good to go. They've only got 1 super Pershing coming around the outside. I kind of stop and be like, ooh, should I help them? Do I need to help them? But really, I think between the IS-3 and those E-25s, they should be able to handle it. I give a call to Madman to get over to a better position to go and hull down, fight that super Pershing on equal terms. That 32 still messing up our back line. I try to see if I can get some snipe shots on him. Not really there. Check the 59-16. He's way too far over, tucked into the corner. So I turn around and I say, guys, I gotta go. I gotta clean up base. We just lost to Panther 2. There's really not much left to defend base right now. Book it down off the hill. They're doing alright on HP. They've taken a couple hits, but they should be able to take out a super Pershing, especially with the Type 59 still there. And I run my little butt down. So I'm being careful right here. We haven't had a couple tanks spotted for a while. They might have snuck down the 8-line. Just want to be careful. I got to conserve HP. This battle's quickly not going into our favor. As it is right now, they're ahead by a couple tanks, but they have a big 2,500 HP advantage. Tiger 2 steps into the mix on hill. That's not what I was hoping to see. That really changes the game in terms of the tanks on hill, and it really puts our heavies into a bad position. I just see this M44's getting pushed by the 59-16. He lands the derp shot, knocks him out. That 32 is going to be hot on his heels, knowing that artillery's on reload, so I got to get into position to save him. Pull out, get it lined up. Boom, first shot goes right through. Second shot, I don't aim as well as I should have. I end up catching him in the track and not bouncing. I notice he's really concentrated on that M44, so I know I've got an easy clip out kill. Don't really have to worry about this too much. Instantly reload. Relook at the situation. We got a 34 pushing down the 3 line. Madman's now by himself up on the hill. So I have go run up there. I tell him, man, back down, back down. Get away from the E25s. I can't pen you frontally. I'm reloading, but I'm on my way. SU-100's coming down now. He had actually been on the hill to begin with. He's very low HP. Let's see what happens with him. SU-100 takes him out. That's unfortunate. So I see right now there's a one-shot tank in front of Madman. I'm like, Madman, shoot the low HP one. But he's already swung his turret. He's given the back of his turret to the E-25 in front, and rear to the other guy. It's really unfortunate. He had a good chance to survive through that, but just couldn't get it done. I knock out the two E-25s. I got a 34 that's pretty healthy, a 34 that's for sure full HP, and an ARL-44 who's not been in my draw range yet, so I don't know where he's at for HP. Oh, and there's a tank on cap. Day keeps getting better as we go. So right now I'm down 2-1 on hit points on these guys. It's me and the sole Lorraine. So I jump down off the hill. I don't want to go in the normal place where they expect me from. And it's ends up being a real good thing that I did, because as I come across here, an ARL-44 lights me. And there's a 34. I do a quick juke, and I'm able to make my track absorb that shot and not let him get a free pen on me. So Lorraine's getting ready. He knows that ARL is going to be flanking him. Two-shot 34. Low roll, followed by another low roll. It's almost to be expected at this point. I'm able to clip him out. I got 3 shells left. That 34 is full health. That other M44 is pretty healthy. I could have probably tried to look up there and finish off that M44. But right now I need to get away. I need to see what the other tanks are doing. Everything on the map's accounted for except for an S51. I stop and I'm like, oh, I can hide in this cubby. I don't like leaving the Lorraine by himself right now, but it's really more important for the overall win for me to stay safe, clip up, and get ready for the next fight. So this is a whole lot of me just sitting around and saying, please don't let them find me. I'm also wary. There's an S51 that's not been lit. He could be anywhere on the map. And it's not uncommon for this late game artillery to just run in and try to TD mode the last remaining tank. It's the last thing I need right now. So I try taking a set that the M44 won't be able to spot me from. And I'll have good, I'll be able to sneak in behind the 34. I've got a couple options. I can take that diagonal there at H6 and try to flank in. I get really lucky here. That Lorraine penned for 910 damage, if I'm reading this right, on that T-34, turning him into an easy double two-shot. And so we got an Artie that's up on the hill, though, so I got to stay safe. Can't let him get free shots. Here's the artillery, though. He rolls up, eats one from me. Now I know the 34 is not behind him. Got to make sure I kill him. I finally get my first high roll of the game there, over 300. Thank you. Thank you, RNG. I need that. Got an S51 with, I think, 350 HP. I got 3 shells in the mag. That's all I got to worry about. Don't even need to clip up. Just give myself a second to get de-spotted. And I start the hunt. There's 4 ways I could really go after this guy. I could go down the 3 line, I can go down the middle, I can go down the 8 line, or I could try going a long way uphill. Instead, I decide to go with what will benefit me the most. The S51 does not have a good view range. I've got an awesome crew on my 5100, courtesy of my FCM 50T. I know I've got view range on him all day. I know I've got camouflage on him all day. So I just got to get into a position and spot him if he's trying to escape base. I'm not 100% sure why I took that hard right as I came out. Maybe it was just if he was some crazy artillery piece that had binocs or something, he wouldn't spot me and be able to smack me coming down the 5 line. This is the real careful thing, being crazy. Can't even talk today. It's a really difficult part of this. I had to make sure I did not get lit. He could have been sitting on either side, waiting to dirt me. Luckily, he wasn't. This is the other place you always see tanks tuck into. No tanks there, thankfully. So now, my guess is he's in that back left corner, where Artie loves hiding. And there he is. I line up a shot, he snaps to me. I cannot run the risk of even getting lightly splashed by him. That 203 millimeter he's mounting will be more than enough. If it breathes on me, it will kill me. And there, it happens. instead of trying to duke it out, instead of trying to salvage the win, instead of trying to do something useful for his team, this guy decides he's just going to drive against a wall and kill himself. Deny me my Radley Walters. I don't know why. I don't know what he's hoping to accomplish. But that was his, I'm going to have a shallow victory in this loss. What are you going to do? So here's the after battle report. Got 4,000 experience on the double, 60,000 credits. Obviously I got my Mastery Ace Tanker badge. Top Gun, High Caliber, Bruiser. I did hit quite a few people. Duelist and Fire for Effect. I really think some of these are more participation badges at this point. I have no idea why they hand them out. Just a ton of damage across the board. I made sure, I had a hand in killing pretty much every single tier A tank that we were fighting. 1,000 damage to the 32, 590 to a 34, 601 to another 34. Got those early snipe shots out on the Tiger. I think I did close to 1,000 damage to him. Was able to wipe out those two E25s. Team did very well. Madman's a guy I work with. 3,000 damage. He held it down. Rest of the team, okay, didn't do so hot. They had a very strong damage threat on their team with that 34 really holding it down. But I can't really complain. Made great credits. Pulled out 4,000 damage. I only missed 2 shots. And had a good pen rate for the game. And even got some base defense points. All in all, a great match.